where you start listening to your tunes. Imagine the places you can go, the people you can see. From Cookeville RV Marine, your adventure awaits. Welcome, happy campers. It's me, Amanda, here with Cookeville RV Marine, and today we are ready for a road trip in this 2023 Thor 4Winds 28Z. I'm gonna do my best. We're gonna take a look inside and out, but this is new for me, new for our audience, so let's get started. Starting on the outside entertainment space where you'll be hanging out with your family and friends underneath this great awning. Check it out. We even have an LED light strip underneath it, and it works so well to keep you cool and not hot on these very sunny days like today. We also have a TV on the outside of this camper. Now it's only select models, but this is a 28Z, so we've got all of our compartments, and it even has a power button here right on the front, so it's a very convenient TV option. We do have lots of storage, but before I get to storage, let's talk about what's at the back of this camper. At the back of this motorhome, we have a MORryde pull-out system that houses our griddle option. I've got a gray stone griddle here, still wrapped up, brand new. And check out this, I was a little confused. It's a cooler on the outside, but we've got a 12-volt plug in it and some pretty fancy touch on and off controls. This is a 12-volt cooler, so this is awesome. You can take this with you, or even if you're going to the lake for the day, you can bring that along after it's charged. And it's all on this really awesome and sturdy system that automatically pulls right back in and will click right back into space. And check out all of the storage underneath here. We have lights, we have a light switch that can light up this whole area, but let's take a closer look. Underneath here, we've got lots of space with a few different compartments like this one. It has the top that comes off. It's a great space for maybe some extra tools, and there is even a drain point in there. We've got a place for our spare tire, again with a nice heavy door over top that we can pull off pretty easily. And check this out, we have a table that has a perfect little inset here, so it's not going to go sliding around. That is already in your camper. It fits perfectly and matches your interior space. And again, we've got lights underneath here and 3 doors to enter this storage space. So this is a lot of storage, but there's a few more spots we should take a look at. Underneath our TV space here, we've got more open storage that has a light in the back. This is a great location for extra small storage if you want to keep maybe a game console. How fun would that be? Or if you need to tote around your cable set up for the game days, you know, ESPN or whatnot, you can keep your supplies in here. And there's even an extra storage one just like this, close to that outdoor kitchen space over by your entryway. As you can see, it's not far away. But let's take a look at the other side of the camper. Taking a quick look at our driver's side of this coach, we have our gas, all of our water connections, and even our plugins here for the RV site. We do have our singular slide also on this side, and then underneath that is going to be your generator. Now, all of those options and descriptions, we'll leave a link in the description below if you want to learn more about your technology, but let's take a look inside. Ready for a road trip like I am in the captain's chair, and it is a really comfy chair. It adjusts so I can go forwards and backwards if I need to, as well as I have all of my normal controls for both of my mirrors, as well as hands-free devices for answering our phone, changing our tunes. If we're on the road, need to listen to those tunes, it's really important. I can see my miles, my gauges, and everything. It's pretty normal and easy to drive. I've yet to take this thing on a road trip, but like this video if you think my bosses should let me take this on a road trip. But anyway, I want to take a look at what our touch screen is here. We do have our tunes, but we can also see that back camera view and our side views. You can see we have the slide out at this moment, and our door side view for pizza deliveries or just security reasons. And you press that source button and it takes you right back where you start listening to your tunes. Anyway, we've got really nice accents of this light color that matches our interior. Your co-passenger will also have plenty of room for their feet, but it's not the only place they can sit if they wanted to ride in a different spot. But let's get talking about what's maybe above me. A Class C must-have is this above bed section that is massive, as you can see. It's super cozy and comfy with all the cushions you get. You can actually push this up if you'd like the headroom for your cab space. But we also have added in this safety net that clips up here with these seatbelt clips. And you do have cup holders up here just in case you wanted to take a nice beverage with you. We also have our vent fan and 2 vents for our AC, so whoever's up here sleeping is gonna sleep very good. Moving on to your entertainment space, when you're hanging out at the campground, you've got these lovely theater seats options that do have a TV right in front of it, but we'll get to that pretty soon. This includes 2 cup holders, a very deep compartment for any of your tablets, remotes, or anything else, and there is seat belts here, so if you have any additional passengers, they can use it, but you won't be able to recline because that slide will be pulled in, but definitely still very comfortable, if not more comfortable than the passenger seat. Also to my right, wanted to note that your above compartment area or bed area will have charging outlets, as well as a really nice mesh pocket here for any of your devices while they're charging. And behind me, we also have a nice continued countertop area space next to our window with 2 more additional beverage holders. And check out the speakers above underneath this cabinet space. We've got lots of storage in this coach, and it's easy to get to even with that slide in. Right across from our theater seat options, you've got a dinette option that is quite amazing. Again, enough for 4 people to sit at, and we do have seat belts in these seats as well. We also have a really sturdy table that has lots of room, inset cup holders in case you happen to be moving around a little bit. And check this out, our phones can wirelessly charge on this charging pad. I don't even have this thing turned on. We just have our battery running right now. No generator is even on, and that works. And we even have a USB-A and a USB-C port over here as well. As I mentioned before, we have a nice TV right front and center for everyone to enjoy, as well as these 2 decorative windows that we can pull up these privacy shades and enjoy the views wherever you happen to be parked or going down the road. So whoever is tagging along for this is gonna have a really good time. But let's take a look at the kitchen. Here we are in our kitchen. It is a nice size for such a small coach. We've got a lot of countertop space, especially if we choose to keep these sink covers on. But with them off, you unveil the massive sink that makes doing dishes on the road so much easier, as well as our faucet that moves and extends, so that's really great. We've got storage for our cups, plates, and bowls that is customizable. We can move that shelf up and down or even take it out. Next to that, we have our microwave and hood option right above our 3-burner top stove here. It comes with a built-in glass guard, so you don't have to get anything splashed out onto your window or anything like that. And above me, we do have a vent air fan, so if you're cooking breakfast and it gets a little smoky, you just turn that on and it'll make sure all that smoke comes right out. Other than just the functionality of this area, I like that they added in the underlit lighting and the countertops, so if you don't have all of your lights on, you can still see what's in your cabinets. And check out this cabinet, it even has these cute little drawers that pull out. So definitely a great space, and it has lots of potential. Your fridge is on the way towards the back of the coach. We have our freezer and our fridge. This is a Dometic fridge, but again, things change model to model, so double check before you buy. And while we're here, this is our control panel with our generator on and off, our slides, and even our AC controls here. We can see some of our tanks and everything like that, but you also have more controls down by your entryway. Here I am down at the entryway. You can see we have our battery disconnect, some of our interior lights, as well as our exterior lights and our cargo lights that we can control from right here inside of our entryway. We also have our solar control. As you can tell, we've got 12.4 volts of solar. It is charging because I can see that it's moving that charging volt up, and it is a low charge, but this thing fired right up without us even having to turn the key. And we usually have the battery disconnect off, that's why it's not fully charged, but on a sunny day like this, we're running all of our lights, our awning in and out, and even our slide in and out a few times. So that is awesome. We've got guide lights here, and we even can move that awning in and out by just this switch right here. So it's really easy to do if a windstorm happens to pick up and you got to move that back in really quickly. It's definitely front and center. Another thing that I like about this coach is when you open that door, it's not so high that those steps have to come out and hit you in the shins, as I've been hit many times. So you've got a really nice size step up. It's definitely not unmanageable. And just remember, you have to have this thing leveled to bring that slide out. But let's check out the bathroom. Check out this door. Yes, it opens all the way and it holds with a nice magnet at the bottom of the door. I like that it opens up towards your master, so if you happen to have any guests with you and you need to sort of slip into the bedroom, you can do that with some privacy. Or you can leave this door open. It's only really blocking that main control panel that you need when you get to the campsite, but this could be a pretty open space if it's just you and your significant other. But here we are. It's a nice spacious bathroom. You do have a little bit of a step up here for where our wheel well is, but it's where our toilet is too, so it kind of works out. We've got plenty of countertop space for when we're getting ready, a nice size sink with a matching faucet to the one in the kitchen, and these massive mirrors that have a lot of storage behind them. So whoever needs to get ready in here, you can basically use this here, or you could also open this up and let someone get ready in the hallway as well. Our toilet, as I mentioned before, and I'll step in the shower. I like the door configuration. It's more of a malleable door. It is on a track, so you already have your shower curtain situation situated. Again, I'm about 5'11", and this is a really roomy situation here. I'm not hitting the skylight, but it's bringing in a lot of natural light, and we have our removable faucet or shower head here. It looks like it's a really good quality too. I like the crystal accents of these little faucets. And you have a little bit of extra storage, but of course there's more storage by your toilet, so you can pretty much get to anything from your shower. If you happen to forget soap or something and it's in that medicine cabinet area, you can just grab it, no big deal. We also have a vent fan in here and 2 lights, so even if it's nighttime, you should be able to see everything just bright. The private bedroom has an accordion style door that is currently placed in travel mode but can close for privacy, or you can keep it open during travel and really be the backseat driver you've always wanted to be. I could sit here and yell or scream or whatever I needed to do. But other than that, check out this giant bed. It would be super comfortable, and I appreciate that the backrest is so comfortable to lean against. We have 2 lights that have their own switches, as well as lots of storage on either side. As you can tell, we've got drawers on the right side. On the left side, you've got an open bedside option and a few other charging options as well. We have 2 windows that open up for cross airflow, as well as enjoying those amazing views, and even another ceiling vent fan in here so that you can really get the airflow going in this camper without even having to run that AC. So if it happens to be a mid-cool day, it'd be perfect to just use this without even pulling a whole lot of energy. We've got more storage above me and plenty of vents for our AC and even a spot for a TV, so this thing pretty much has it all. What do you think of this Class C Thor 4 Winds 28Z camper? And let us know in the comments below if there's anything you have questions about or want to see more of these. We do have more on our lot, so give us a call or visit us online at cookvillerv.com where your adventure awaits.